Across the world, there are many places hidden from the public eye. Some are military bases, others are secret societies. But among them lies something different: temples that belong to the Mormon Church. From the outside, they appear as magnificent white marble structures, crowned with golden statues of the angel Moroni. But what happens inside has been kept secret for decades. In this episode, we're going to explore the hidden world of Mormon temples. We'll investigate what goes on behind their closed doors, why secrecy is so important to the church, and why, despite their prominence in cities around the world, we know so little about them. Welcome to our channel. Remember to subscribe for new episodes every week. To really understand the Mormon temples, we need to go back to the beginning. The story of the Mormon Church began in the early 1800s in the United States with a man named Joseph Smith. He claimed to have received a visit from God and an angel named Moroni, who directed him to a set of golden plates buried nearby. Smith translated the contents of these plates and claimed they contained the history of an ancient civilization in the Americas, including the record of Jesus Christ's visit to the people after his resurrection. Smith taught that these revelations continued and that he was the first in a line of prophets, a position that would pass to other leaders after his death. Over time, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints grew into not only a religious movement, but also a global institution with immense social and financial influence. And at the heart of this institution are the temples. For Mormons, temples are far more than ordinary churches. They are sacred gateways, places where families can be sealed together for eternity. In their belief, the bond between loved ones doesn't end with death, but continues forever in the afterlife. It's a concept that sets Mormonism apart from many other Christian denominations. Today, the Mormon Church has over 160 temples in operation, but it wasn't until the mid-1800s that temples started to be constructed. The first temple, built in 1836 in Kirtland, Ohio, was a modest structure. But as the church grew, so did its temples. In 1841, the second temple was built in Nauvoo, Illinois. Despite its larger size, it too was eventually demolished. It wasn't until the church had settled in Utah that the idea of grand, permanent temples took root. But what exactly happens within these four walls? Why do they play such a pivotal role in Mormon beliefs? To answer this question, we must first understand what Mormonism teaches about the afterlife. In Mormon theology, the life of a person doesn't end at death. Rather, it transitions into the afterlife, where the individual continues to progress and evolve. The purpose of life, therefore, is not merely to live righteously, but also to prepare oneself for an eternal existence. This preparation includes making covenants with God, ordinances like baptism and temple work, and sealing relationships, especially within the family, for eternity. This means that the bonds of family love transcend earthly life. Parents and children, husband and wife, siblings, they are connected in a way that nothing can sever, neither death nor distance. This is where the temples come in. They are the physical manifestations of the connection between the earthly and the spiritual. Within their hallowed halls, Mormons don't just pray. They participate in rituals designed to strengthen the ties that bind families together. One of the most well-known rituals performed in Mormon temples is the eternal family sealing. During this ceremony, families gather before God and their local priesthood leader. They declare their unity and make promises to live together as families, both now and in the afterlife. In essence, they're creating a bond that will endure beyond death. This practice is rooted in the Mormon belief that the family is the fundamental unit of society, and that its importance extends even into the afterlife. By getting sealed, family members ensure that their relationship will continue in the next life. But the rituals don't end there. Each temple has its own set of ordinances, but they generally revolve around connecting individuals to God and each other in a way that transcends the physical world. These rituals are not mere symbolic acts. They are believed to create real, binding spiritual connections that have eternal consequences. In fact, Mormons believe that these temple ordinances are essential for the salvation of both the living and the dead. Through proxy, Mormons can perform baptisms and other ordinances for individuals who have passed away, allowing them to partake in the blessings of the church even after death. This practice is based on the belief that the righteous dead can be saved through the actions of their living relatives. Thus, Mormon temples serve not only as places of worship, but as portals to the afterlife. They are where families are bound together eternally. They are where the living can help the dead reach salvation. They are where the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is believed to be thinnest. So why then does the Mormon Church keep these rituals a secret? Why are outsiders barred from entering once a temple is dedicated? To understand the secrecy surrounding Mormon temples, we need to look beyond the rituals themselves and consider the broader context of Mormon culture. Secrecy and privacy are deeply ingrained in Mormon culture. Members are taught to be discreet about their faith and to avoid drawing unwanted attention to themselves or their beliefs. This is partly due to the historical persecutions the Mormons faced when they were a small, marginalized group, but it also reflects a desire to maintain the sanctity of their religious practices. The rituals within the temple are considered sacred, not just by the Mormons, but also by other religions and spiritual traditions. Many see the idea of exposing sacred rituals to outsiders as disrespectful and potentially sacrilegious. This is because rituals are the outward expression of inward beliefs. They embody the values, doctrines, and the very soul of a religion. To expose them to the secular world could risk trivializing or corrupting them. Furthermore, the Mormon Church operates under the principle of free agency. This means that no one is forced to participate in any religious practices against their will, including visiting a temple or partaking in temple rituals. However, this principle also implies that not all Mormons are active participants in the church. Some may choose not to attend church services or perform temple work. By keeping the rituals private, the church respects the autonomy of its members and allows them to practice their faith without fear of judgment or coercion. Finally, the secrecy surrounding Mormon temples serves to protect the personal privacy of the individuals involved in the rituals. The information shared during temple ceremonies is highly personal and confidential. Keeping it secret ensures that the sanctity of these moments is preserved and that those involved can express themselves freely without worrying about their words or actions being revealed to outsiders. It is important to note that while the Mormon Church keeps the details of its rituals secret, it does not keep their existence a secret. Every temple is prominently displayed, often towering over the landscape with their white marble surfaces and golden statues. They are visible symbols of the Mormon faith and a constant reminder of the spiritual opportunities available to believers. Moreover, many Mormons are open about their faith and the role temples play in their lives. They may choose to share their personal experiences and insights with those who are genuinely interested in learning more about Mormonism. Despite the secrecy, there have been efforts to uncover what goes on inside Mormon temples. Journalists and researchers have attempted to infiltrate temples or have relied on leaked documents and testimonies from former members. These accounts offer glimpses into the inner workings of Mormon temples, but their authenticity is often debated. The secrecy surrounding these rituals creates a fertile ground for speculation and rumors. Many questions arise, but few satisfactory answers are given. What exactly is said during the eternal family sealing ceremonies? How do the rituals surrounding proxy baptisms and other ordinances take place? Are there secret hand signs, passwords, or symbols used within the temple walls? These questions only add to the mystique of Mormon temples. The Mormon temples remain some of the most secretive religious structures in the world. To believers, they are holy spaces that connect earth to heaven. To outsiders, they are locked rooms filled with mystery. The secrecy adds a layer of intrigue and wonder to these structures, making them both fascinating and suspicious. It's natural to be curious about what goes on inside places that we ourselves cannot enter. The allure of the unknown is a powerful one, and the Mormon temples are the perfect embodiment of this phenomenon. Their grandeur, their isolation, and their rituals combine to create a sense of mystery that captures the imagination. What truly happens behind those closed doors may never be fully known. But one thing is certain: this combination of faith, secrecy, and power has allowed the Mormon Church to grow into one of the most influential religious organizations on earth. Is the secrecy a matter of sacred tradition, or is there something more hidden inside? That is a question only you can decide. Thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to get notified when new episodes are released, and leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining us, and see you soon.